What's going on, guys? I'm Daniel, the owner of Premium Auto Styling. If you guys don't know that yet, thank you guys so much for watching and supporting this channel. The content that you're about to watch, the video that you're about to watch, totally different than anything we've ever done. You know, this is a requested video. A lot of people were asking about how I started Premium, so I wanted to give the opportunity to put this information out there. There's a lot of key information that I wish I would have knew when I started my company, and hopefully you guys will find value in this this video. One last quick thing I want to say is there's things that I wish I would have said that I didn't say. There's one segment in this video that I said something along the lines of nobody in my family owned businesses, and I didn't really have help. I actually had a lot of help. I had friends, family around me that really came in and stepped up and told me everything that they knew. So there was people that actually helped me out, and those people know who they are. I have aunts and uncles that really supported me a lot. My wife, my kid, everything. So I wanted to put that out there and give them a thank you. So anybody else who's helped me along the way, you know who you are, and thank you guys very much. There's a Premium decal up front too.
Really?
Yeah. It trips me out. Every time I see a car with our decal, I lose my mind, because it's I started this company in my garage. I was 18 years old. I had this idea of starting a company, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't grow up rich. I didn't have people handing me money to start a company. I didn't have anybody around me. My parents didn't own businesses, anything like that. I actually started the business because on a lucky Christmas, my mom bought me a laptop, and I never had one before. We barely had a computer in the house. So she got me this laptop, and I told her, I was like, I'm gonna start a business. And everybody kind of just laughed, because like I said, nobody fucking in my family owns a business. And started in my garage, and it's just still to this day, it's a blessing, because this is what I get to do every single day. I've worked normal jobs before. I've worked a 9-to-5, and for me, the idea of owning a company, I don't need to be a millionaire. I'm trying to buy time. I want to buy time to hang out with my family, to get experience life, be able to travel. I don't need $1 million. I don't need a bunch of fancy cars. I don't need all of that. I just want to be able to just enjoy life, So peace is kind of what I've got this last year. I really, I've had ups and downs in business, good and bad things. I've learned a lot. But this year, or last year, 2016, we just hit 2017. The one thing that I learned, it was just to be at peace. I'm so happy, I'm so comfortable now. And it's not a money thing, it's more of a mindset. I got to the point where, I realized that money wasn't the goal. It really wasn't the goal. If we keep busting our ass and we keep working, like we do, because our crew, everybody in the shop, they have a work ethic that it's unmatched. These guys, they work for me till 2 in the morning if I ask them, and they'll do it consecutive days in a row. Not because they're trying to impress me or the customers, because they really enjoy what they're doing. We're all excited about every time a customer comes in and wraps a car. We love to see the transformation. It's something that we enjoy. So, but yeah, back to getting peace of mind and just peace in general. I'm just happy. We have a really good support system. We have cars driving around with our decals in California. We have people in New York. Everywhere. I've traveled. I've been in different places and seen our decal, and it just trips me out. I was in Arizona. Arizona's just it was a 6 or 7 hour drive, but I seen 3 of our decals on the way up there, and it just tripped me out. It's so humbling. I don't know. It's weird to see that, but I'm really appreciative of it. It means so much. Originally, I started the company doing digital printing installation, graphic installation on windows, and promotional stuff for companies. That was cool, but it wasn't what I liked. And I didn't realize that at the time. When you start a company, you have to really enjoy what you're doing. You have to enjoy, you gotta love it, because you're gonna dedicate every fucking minute to it, So once I realized that I didn't love what I was doing, I got ready to sell all my equipment. I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm gonna figure something else out. And vinyl just so happened to be transitioning into automotive customization, which I've always loved cars. My buddy's Eclipse, my buddy Ricky, good friend of mine, we grew up together. He had an Eclipse, and he goes, yo, I wanna wrap the roof. And at the time, I didn't know what I was doing. He wanted to do a black roof. I was like, why would you want to do that? He showed me a Mercedes. He's like, dude, I want it to look like this. I was like, all right, cool, let's do it. Didn't know what I was looking for material-wise. I don't even know if they had material that was large enough at the time. This was early on. And we did it with a seam right down the middle, a black, it was butted up. And it just looked horrible. But he loved it. He went to school the next day, and all of a sudden my phone was blowing up. Everybody wanted me to wrap the roof on their Honda, on their Mustang, and this and that. So I was wrapping roofs like crazy. Ended up wrapping, a good handful of roofs, and I was like, this is what I want to do. This is fun. Look at this guy tripping out. Look at him. He's losing his mind. Did you see that? In business, it's it turns into a formula. You try shit and you fail, and you learn from it. Most people do. I think from the beginning, one thing I always knew, which a lot of people sleep on, so like this is like major key right here, document your shit. Document everything you do. I mean, like I don't care who I'm giving advice to, wrap shop, barber, whoever it is, like document everything you're doing. Take photos of it, keep it for reference, show people what you're doing. Early on, I realized that. I mean, people would ask me, hey, have you done work on this car? And I'd be like, yeah, I did, but I don't have photos of it. You know, I wasn't lying to them, but I didn't have photos to show them. So early on, I realized buy a dope camera and get working. So we were always taking photos of everything we were doing and just developing out a catalog of you know, our work and our portfolio. I went out, quit my job, and started rapping full time. I failed. You know, I took things for granted. I really didn't understand what was given to me, like the opportunity. And I wasn't acting like a business owner. You know, I was enjoying the freedom of being away from a boss and a full-time gig and just enjoying what I was doing, but I wasn't appreciating what I had. You know, just partying. I wasn't having, you know, I didn't have discipline. And that was full circle. That was with customers. I had people, you know, hitting me up, wanting to get things done, genuinely really wanted to give me money, and I just took it for granted. You know, I missed out opportunities and I lost customers. But quickly realized, like I said, it's all learning experience. It's a formula that you gotta learn. I'm never the person that's gonna say we're the best, you know, we're the best shop, because every day we're learning, we're getting better and better. One thing I can tell you, and I can tell you this with, you know, absolute confidence, is every car that we wrap is better than the last one. So, you know, we have a customer that comes in and I can tell them, like, dude, I just gave you the best car wrap that we can do. This is the best work I've ever done. And then the next day, next car that we put out, it's even better. Every single time we do a job, it gets better and better. You know, by this time, like now, 2017, I've had my hands on thousands of cars, thousands of them, and we're still learning. So I'm never gonna be the dude to tell you we're the best of the best of the best. You know, I can tell you that we know what we're doing. We have skills. We have a good team, you know, that works for Premium. We handle our business. If we have issues, if there's problems, like any company does, we've learned to address them, communicate with people, and try to help fix the problem. You know, see, wrapping cars, I'm not gonna say it's like the easiest thing, because there's multiple things you have to learn besides wrapping a car. How to deal with customers, you know, how to disassemble a vehicle properly and put it back together properly. I mean, that's just like a whole another you know, talk on that, but that's one thing our company has. You know, I got Mitch. Mitch has worked for me for 3 years now, and like the first project that I told him to do is I was like, yo, you're gonna take apart this GTR. And you know, that was a crazy car for us at the time, and I was like, figure it out. And I expected him to fail, and I expected to pay money and have to get parts and this and that, and he didn't. You know, he was delicate. He took the time to do things right, and he succeeded. And like from that day, like I never looked at Mitch the same. It was just like so much respect for what he accomplished. And you know, some guys will watch this video and they'll be like, dude, it's a fucking Nissan, it's a GTR. Well, I'll tell you that I put him on Lambos, I put him on Ferraris, I put him on Porsche. He's done the same thing for me over and over. And it's not because he's a, you know, this crazy skilled technician and knows how to work on all those vehicles. He doesn't. He cares about his job. You know, he cares about the customer. He cares about it all the way around. So he'll go in, figure it out. You know, frustrations, shit will happen, and he'll go in there, he'll calm down and figure it out. But we're back at the shop, so I think this is done. I'll rant again another day. But quick update. These guys, I had them work here. We were here till like 2 a.m. and that was Friday night. So it was a Friday night, 2 a.m. The guys were working. Nobody's complaining, you know. Both of them, like my wife showed up just to come hang out. Mitch's girl showed up just to come hang out because they know, like, we're dedicated. We're stuck in this shop until the project is done. They're done when they're done, Friday or not, you know. So we were all here. It was cool. It was good vibes. It's cool to have people that support you, like Mitch's girl coming in and just hanging out and being here and being present. He didn't have to leave and worry about, you know, getting home to her quick. She showed up, hung out, watched TV. My girl did the same. They got to hang out, and Mitch and I got to stay here and keep working. It's Saturday now. It's 1 o'clock. The guys came in at 10 a.m. after being here till 2 in the morning to finish up the client's car. You know, we told the client we'd have the car ready on Saturday by 5 o'clock. It's 1:43 right now, so it'll be done. You know, I got confidence in that. But for me, like, talking and telling you guys, you know, on camera, like, it's like, this is like therapeutic for me, man, because I get to actually go in there and I get to actually say these things because I've always felt them, you know, but I forget to tell them that, you know, I forget to tell them how appreciative and how important, like, the things that they're doing is for our company and the growth. And, you know, we're gonna keep succeeding. You know, we got you know, plans, and we're planning for the 2017. There's things that we're going to be doing that are just going to make this company to the next level. We're excited about it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing, and hit the like button.